Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap but by the seeds that you plant. We are all travelers in the wilderness of this world, and the best we can find in our travels is an honest friend. So long as we love we serve, so long as we are loved by others, I would almost say that we are indispensable, and no man is useless while he has a friend. Quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened but go on in fortune or misfortune at their own private pace, like a clock during a thunderstorm. You cannot run away from a weakness, you must sometimes fight it out or perish. And if that be so, why not now and where you stand? 15 men on the dead man's chest yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Everyday courage has few witnesses. But yours is no less noble because no drum beats for you and no crowd shout your name. The difficulty of literature is not to write, but to write what you mean, not to affect your reader, but to affect him precisely as you wish. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap but by the seeds that you plant. The world is so full of a number of things. I am sure we should all be as happy as kings. You start a question, and it's like starting a stone. You sit quietly on the top of a hill, and away the stone goes, starting others. Here then, as I lay down the pen and proceed to seal up my confession, I bring the life of that unhappy Henry Jekyll to an end. There is no duty we so much underrate as the duty of being happy. By being happy we sow anonymous benefits upon the world. To know what you prefer instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer, is to have kept your soul alive. There are two things that men should never weary of, goodness and humility. We get none too much of them in this rough world among cold, proud people. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap but by the seeds that you plant. I sat in the sun on a bench, the animal within me licking the chops of memory, the spiritual side a little drowsed, promising subsequent penitence, but not yet moved to begin. There comes an end to all things, the most capacious measure is filled at last, and this brief condescension to evil finally destroyed the balance of my soul. An intelligent person, looking out of his eyes and hearkening in his ears, with a smile on his face all the time, will get more true education than many another in a life of heroic vigils.